Good morning, how are you today? It stopped raining here at least, so I'm able to be out and about in Wiltshire, and it's lovely to be with you again for another week on Going to Ground. In the Church of England's daily Bible readings this morning was the story of Naboth's vineyard from the Old Testament, which always makes me smile. It's a very gruesome story actually, but it makes me smile because it features in P.G. Woodhouse and is the subject of one of the conscience-pricking sermons preached by Bertie Wooster's friend, the Reverend Stinker Pinker. You need to read the story. I can't remember which one it is, but Naboth's vineyard features quite centrally in the story. But as I say, it's not a pleasant one. It's a story of greed and jealousy and violence and the determination of King Ahab and Queen Jezebel to get what they want at all costs. They see Naboth's vineyard. Naboth was somebody who had a vineyard right next to the palace. They saw it and they wanted it and they took it and they killed him to take it. And it's one of those Old Testament tales of divine judgment, because then Elijah comes and then preaches judgment to Ahab, and you'll have to read it to find out what happens. Worth reading in the morning, and just perhaps because first thing in the morning is the time, I find, when all kinds of things rush into our heads. Desires, things that we want, things that we have to have, things that we can't attain perhaps, and we're concerned about with the day ahead. And that's why believers tend to pray in the early morning, so that right at the first springs of the day, God is present, and that our heads, which so quickly fill with the wrong kind of stuff, are settled, purified even, through prayer, through reading of the scriptures and times of quiet, so that we can face the day ahead with our priorities rearranged, if you like. I find that's really essential, and I notice it if I've gone a few days without that, the difference it makes. So I pray that your own minds and hearts would be settled this morning, and that you would, if you haven't already done so, that there would be time yet today for you to dwell in the peace of Christ. And I'm just going to read a psalm that might help us do that. It's the daily psalm for today, Psalm 24. The earth is the Lord's, and all that therein is, the compass of the world, and they that dwell therein. For he hath founded it upon the seas, and prepared it upon the floods. Who shall ascend into the hill of the Lord? Or who shall rise up in his holy place? Even he that hath clean hands and a pure heart, and that hath not lifted up his mind unto vanity, nor sworn to deceive his neighbour. He shall receive the blessing from the Lord, and righteousness from the God of his salvation. This is the generation of them that seek him, even of them that seek thy face, O Jacob. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be ye lift up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is the King of glory? It is the Lord strong and mighty, the Lord, even the Lord, mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be ye lift up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is the King of glory? even the Lord of hosts. He is the King of glory. Friends, may we dare to open the gates of our lives to the God of peace this morning, and God bless you as you go to ground.